Okay, hello and welcome to Kelly's Wordy Reaction. I just stumbled across some breaking news and okay, I was looking at some alerts. Apparently, Charlie Kirk, y'all know who that is, right? So, apparently, Charlie Kirk has been hit with a bullet in Utah. So let's go ahead and go to let's see, what's a good source? I'm just going to go to this Guardian, the Guardian article and see what they have to say. If you're just now coming in, let's see. Hi, Miss ICU2. Let's see. Thanks for stopping in. All right. I was just saying that apparently Charlie Kirk has been hit with a bullet. I don't know if there is any word. I literally just saw this breaking news. So I'm going to get into it, and I thought I would share the information with you all. So let's see. Trump ally Charlie Kirk shot during event at Utah Valley University. So, Turning Point USA executive director can be seen in video getting struck, but condition is unknown. All right, so this is a developing story. I don't know if I'll check in a minute and see if there's any word on his condition. Let's see. Thanks for coming in. Let's see what they have to say. This article is coming out of the Guardian. So Charlie Kirk, the powerful, I don't know if I would say that. Let's just I'm gonna read it like I want to. So it might be tweaked a little bit. Charlie Kirk, right-wing activist, Trump ally, and executive director of Turning Point USA, has been pow-powed, I'm not going to say that word too much, on Wednesday while hosting an event in Utah. In video posts circulating on social media, Kirk can be seen getting struck while speaking and sitting beneath a tent in the Utah Valley University courtyard. Kirk was there as part of the American Comeback Tour, which is hosted by Turning Point USA chapter at Utah Valley. There is also video footage of the students on campus running away from the sound of the shots being fired. Wow. Okay. The Turning Point USA press team confirmed to Fox News that Kirk had been pow-powed, but that his condition was unknown. The Utah governor, Spencer Cox, posted on X that he would continue to share updates and that those responsible will be held fully accountable. All right. Violence, this is a quote, violence has no place in our public life. Probably should make guns, a little bit less accessible, but that's me speaking in the middle of this quote. All right. Violence has no place in our public life. Americans of every political persuasion must unite in condemning this act. Our prayers are with Charlie, his family, and all those affected, he wrote. Then Mike Lee, a Utah senator, posted on X shortly after reports broke that that Kirk had been shot, to say he is, in quotes, tracking the situation at Utah Valley University closely. Please join me in praying for Charlie Kirk and the students gathered there. That's in quotes. Haven't seen anything about who actually fired these shots yet, but I'll keep going. All right, Ashley Moody, if you're coming in, thanks for stopping by. As per the title, Charlie Kirk has been hit with one or more, I don't know how many, bullets at a Utah University event. All right, so Ashley Moody, another Utah senator, also posted on X to say, in quotes, her office is monitoring the situation at Utah Valley University. I pray for Charlie Kirk, the students, and this nation. That's what Ashley Moody had to say. in her post over there on X, a spokesperson with Utah Valley University Police confirmed to The Guardian that shots were fired on campus. And then in quotes, again, what we know currently is that Kirk was about 20 minutes into his presentation when we heard these shots and from a nearby building. Oh, wow. Okay. So they came from a building. And to the best of our knowledge, he was hit and taken with his security team away from the premises, and the courtyard was cleared. Okay. A UVU spokesperson told CNBC. All right. Donald Trump wrote on Truth Social, "We must all pray for Charlie Kirk, who has been pow-powed," or they're saying this word a lot. A great guy from top to bottom. God bless him. That's what Donald Trump had to say. And then J.D. Vance tweeted, okay, sorry, I lost my place a little bit. Then J.D. Vance, vice president, tweeted, "Say a prayer for Charlie Kirk, a genuinely good guy and a young father." Those sentiments were echoed by the Secretary of Defense. And then Pete Hegseth, prayers. Okay, so everybody basically is just calling for, prayers for him. All right. Let's see, the FBI. So the FBI director, Kash Patel, said the FBI is closely monitoring reports of the tragic event involving Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University. Agents will be on the scene quickly, and the FBI stands in full support of the ongoing response and investigation. So they're not saying anything about who did this. And then they heard from Gavin Newsom. The incident was quickly condemned by the California governor, Gavin Newsom, who said the attack on, in quotes, "the attack on Charlie Kirk was disgusting, vile, and reprehensible. In the United States of America, we must reject political violence in every form." That's from Gavin Newsom, governor of California. All right, and then shortly before those shots rang out, Kirk tweeted. He said, "We," and this is in all caps, and this is his tweet, "We, period, are, period, so, period, back, period. Utah Valley University is fired up and ready for the first stop back on the American Comeback Tour." So that's what he tweeted out just before those shots rang out. All right, so as I said, this is a developing story that came from The Guardian. Let me just look and see if there's anything else. If you're coming in, thanks for stopping by. Let me see who's here. Emmy. Hi, Emmy. East Space Goods. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. Croatia Slav says, "Hello, woman." Hello. Let's see. Mohammed. Is that Musa Mill? I don't know much English. Well, thanks for coming in, Mohammed. You're in India. Welcome, welcome. There's Joelwyn Diaz. Hello. And then Jasmine Strawberry and Miss ICU. All right. Well, thank you all for stopping by. I'm going to check and see real quick if there's anything new. Let me refresh really quickly. So the last update was 5 minutes ago. Let's see. From 5 minutes ago, what was the update? This is coming from CNN. Agree. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of scroll through and see if CNN has anything different to tell us. I would like to hear anything about who is responsible, if they caught anyone, if they have any ideas about where these shots came from, if they have any update on Charlie Kirk's condition. So this article from CNN is basically no, I don't think it's telling us anything different. It's more so just kind of talking about who he is and what he's been doing at these colleges. Going around and getting the youth to vote. So that's all. So before I go, I'm just going to refresh one more time and see if there's anything new. Because it would be fitting if they would tell us anything about who they think did this. And if there's any updates on his condition. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything new. Anything new? 37 minutes ago, they said he was hospitalized. Okay, of course. All right. All right. Well, this is just quite different because they're not talking at all about who they believe this came from, who's responsible. And I can see them not having any updates as of yet. His family would be family and whatever, next of kin. They would be first in line to find out about his condition. So that part I understand. Usually they would be saying something about them, finding out who did this or giving some sort of an update. But yeah, I don't see anything further. Let's see. All right, so if you're just now coming in, thanks for stopping in. Oh gosh, this chat is funny. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. I don't have anything further as of right now. There's no update other than what I've already read. So whenever I see something updated, I may come back to give an update on it, but that's pretty shocking. Yeah, I gotta say, that is pretty shocking. What I will say, I haven't looked at him much, but in looking at some of the political debaters, I have come across his debates and things like that more. And I think, I don't know, he's just a bit of a gaslighter as far as I'm concerned. And, when people, the truth of people's lives and situations that they're going through, catches up, so to speak, and they're dealing what they're dealing with, and then somebody like this person talking to them and basically kind of telling you that you're not dealing with what you know you're dealing with. I don't know. That's kind of what it gives. That's kind of, that's kind of what it's giving. That somebody is, not that that's what needs to happen at all. Of course, that's not what people need to do, but I don't know. These people might want to stop going and gaslighting the folks, because from when I listen to his political debates, it's very much gaslighting. Hey, Sunshine. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go because there's nothing new. I would like to know who they think is responsible, and also any update on his condition, but they don't have it. They don't have anything yet. So I'll go ahead and get out of here. When I see some update, I'll be back. All right. Thank y'all for coming in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.